Trapero. He's an engineer and he's currently working, leading a fab lab, which is within a hospital in Madrid. So yeah, we need to get more people involved, sociologists, educators, doctors, and that's happening. So Diego, let us know,
Hi.
how are you doing this kind of magic?
Okay, so I'm Diego Trapero. I work for my own company and I also work at Hospital Gregorio Marañón, at General Hospital Gregorio Marañón in Madrid. And I'm the leader in the technical side of the Fab Lab because I work every day with doctors, and doctors are the ones that are really leading our project. So yeah, I think having doctors on your side and having doctors pulling the demand for new products is very important in what we are talking today. And I had some slides I want to show just for a quick introduction. So that's me. That's the company I work for, which I'm the founder of. That's also my work at the hospital, so you can Google it and check a bit more about what we do every day. What we have been doing for years now. The two leaders of the project who have been working on this for 5 years, doing surgical planning with 3D printing, helping doctors, surgeons operate like difficult cases, or getting doctors to share their ideas with us so we can help them with 3D printing. So we had some background there. That's where we work. So it's a tiny space. We are a very small team, and just 2 or 3 of us we have been coordinating a network of donors, with individual donors, with companies, with universities. And what we have been doing on this crisis, we have done this from a big hospital in Spain. So maybe our case you can learn, but it's not the case of everyone, because there are other countries which are not as rich as us. There are other hospitals which don't have 3D printing units within their structure. So it's just one case you can learn from it. So we have been bringing a lot of products. We have focused more on quantity and bringing lots of simple products that can have an impact in our hospital. So the main focus have been obviously face shields. I think now we have one face shield for every worker in our hospital, whether it is a nurse or someone in an office. We have been bringing ear straps. We have been also working in non-invasive ventilation. So we have brought like 300 masks, and manufacturing with that network of people who have been working either for profit or completely for free for us, which is something that we admire. A lot of people who have given us their time, their material for free from day one. So we have been testing also non-invasive ventilation devices, which are also very simple ventilation devices that you can plug to the hospital wall, to existing infrastructure. So you don't need like control electronics, you don't need complex valves, sensors, just plug the device to the wall and it works with some valves it has. Um, and also other products that were low in stock in our hospital. So the advantage of having engineers, machines, and the 3D printing unit inside the hospital is doctors, when they don't have a part, they just come down, they bring the part, we copy it with CAD, and we start printing the part next day. Next day they have. So supply chains have been very strained in this crisis, and we have been helping with that with ventilator parts. But this now we are almost stopping all production and all sourcing, and we are testing nasal swabs, which is that stick that they put into your nose, which is very annoying, and they take a sample from the back of your the back of your head, and they can test you for COVID-19. And we are now focusing on that. What we have learned is, especially during the peak, which in Spain has already been, it's already the past. Now we are like maybe half the half the load we had during the peak or less. So you have to act very quickly. Don't don't want to have the perfect solution. Just have some solution and bring it in numbers to the hospital. You have to gather the user feedback, and it has to be the hospitals, the users, the final users have to pull the demand. So it's very good that you can have 100 projects to choose from, and that way innovation just flourish and you have a lot of options to choose. But then it's the final user who has to choose one option, and you have to scale that option to a higher level, not just prototypes. You have to bring a lot of units. And then maybe it's because of the way we have thought about this all this time. We have brought a lot of units in the peak, but now we see the decline of 3D printing, and the usual supply chains, the commercial supply chains, are taking their usual role here, and they're bringing the products. So maybe now we have to think about what you are doing already, other developing countries, or products that can help after the peak have passed, or maybe in next outbreaks. So maybe what we have already learned is not valid anymore, and we have to think about other stuff. So that's it.
Thank you very much. I have one question for you, but I think I will keep it